all hands on deck for the membership drive. I'm assuming what you're asking is you want to contribute and you're wondering what would help more. I mean, either would be fine. Like, we are close to hitting the membership goal, as you can see. If we hit that goal, that's great. Then we could start nominating games at the same time. As you can see, tips actually are kind of on the slow side today. I don't know if they're going to pick up or not for the rest of the day. It's really up to you. Whatever floats your boat, either one would help a lot, man. Thanks for asking. Okay. So, 3 sandwiches that we're going to try. I have a Coke. I almost never drink soda or anything like that on a stream. All right. And, I'm going to open the Coke now. Napkins. They're recycled, terrible napkins. Take everything out here. They each have their own box. They do. Each has a box that's individual now. It's kind of interesting. The way they do that. Here we go. I guess what I'll do is I'll put them all over there. To try each one. Here's the third one. 3 sandwiches. 3. And I'm starving. I might eat them all. I'm serious. I might eat them all. I'm really hungry. All I had today was a bagel. I had a bagel and a cup of coffee this morning. And that was at like 8 in the morning. It's now 5:30 at night. I'm pretty darn hungry. Okay? Yes, they all came in their own individual box, as you can see. Welcome back, everyone. That's why I posted up. I figured people would start coming back if I posted up. All right? All right. You guys ready? Here, I'll put this in there, get more room. Start recording. Sound good? All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to DSP Tries It for the Black Friday Adpocalypse Spectacular of 2022. Being that today is Black Friday, November 25th, 2022, I wanted to do something different for DSP Tries It that I really have never done before. If you think about the show over the many, many years that I have done it, basically what it ends up being is a taste test of a new item. Made, you know, a new sandwich, a new drink, whatever it may be at a fast food place, right? Well, for today, because it is Black Friday and we're all about the commercialism around here in America today, I decided that rather it be about trying a brand new item, I would actually do a special head-to-head taste test of 3 big items at McDonald's. What do we have today that I'm doing a head-to-head taste test of? The Big Mac, which comes with its own little specialized box. Look at that. Okay. The Quarter Pounder with cheese. It also has its own specialized box. Okay. And, yes, a third sandwich. I'm starving. All I had today was a bagel like 12 hours ago. The Deluxe Crispy Chicken. Now, for the record, I've eaten the Big Mac before. Of course. I've eaten the Quarter Pounder with cheese before. I've never had this current crispy chicken sandwich because every year and a half, all these fast food places change their chicken sandwiches around. So you never know what it's going to be. I literally have no idea what's in here. I don't know what... I said, just give me the deluxe chicken. So this is what they gave me. I don't know if it's lettuce, tomato on there. It could be sandpaper on there. I don't know. You know, we're going to find out. Okay? So, I've not been to McDonald's in a very long time. I don't regularly go to McDonald's. It's a rarity if I do. So, the thing is, I've not had a Big Mac, no exaggeration, probably in 5 years. Probably the last time I ate one was something like 2017 or something like that. Quarter Pounder I probably had within the last year. If I went to McDonald's once, that's probably what I got. But I never had the chicken. So, where do we start? First of all, thank you, Fens the Spook, for re-upping your membership. He said, McDonald's got me triggered. I might have to make a run now. All right. Sorry about that. So, by the way, if you guys do any contributions, I'll shout them out, but I might wait till the end of this episode to update the leaderboard, considering I have food all around me. I should probably focus on that. How about this? Let's start with the Big Mac, because that's the one that I haven't eaten in many years. Okay? Let's try the Big Mac. So the Big Mac, they used to call it the Mac Attack. Do you have a craving for the Big Mac and you want to go to McDonald's to get a Big Mac burger? All right? I think it's changed a lot over the years, Although the ingredients are the same, I guarantee you that what's actually in here is not the same as what you people used to get. Let's just take a look. Ready? So, lopsided, as always. The Big Mac never stays, like, upright. So, what is on the Big Mac? Well, it is 2 patties, 3 pieces of bun, all right? Lettuce, pickles, and their special sauce, basically. All right, let's take it out. And already, all of the sauce is basically coming off of the Big Mac and pouring onto there. Great. Delightful. Here, I'll put the Mac on the plate. Put this cardboard into the trash bag here. Okay. So, here we go. Cheese. Oh, it has cheese on it, too. So, here's what it looks like. It's 2 patties, okay? And on those 2 patties, it's basically the 2 regular burger patties. It's as if you got a double cheeseburger. It seriously is. Like, it's not any different than buying a double cheeseburger when it comes to the meat. The difference is the bun is a better bun. It's a puffy sesame bun with this middle piece of bread between the 2 patties, which is kind of weird. Like, what purpose exactly does that middle bun serve in the sandwich? I honestly don't know. Also, it's kind of weird. It looks like they actually put the sauce and the pickles under the burger. They did. See that? I wonder if they do that on purpose to hold it in place. In essence, it's actually holding together well. I thought it would actually be like kind of falling apart. It's not. But if you take a look at it, it's the size of a standard cheeseburger. It's not a big sandwich by any means, but it's expensive. Guess how much? I'm just curious if you guys know. Do you know how much the Big Mac is? Right? Do you know how much this is? I'm going to see if anyone will guess, right? Guess how much? You ready? I'm going to tell you. $5.69. It's a fucking double cheeseburger. It's $5.69. For what? It's 2 tiny patties. Like I said, if you get the McDouble, it's the same exact amount of meat as on this. The only difference is you don't get the middle bun. You get a worse standard bun. No special sauce, but you still get lettuce. No, you don't get lettuce. You get pickles, ketchup, mustard, and diced onions, but you still get the cheese. So basically, just think about this. For the extra piece of bread in the middle, for the higher quality of bread on the edges, and for the special sauce, you're paying $4 extra. Yeah, I'm not kidding. All right? I would not have bought this if it wasn't for taste testing for you guys today. I would never spent 5 something on this if it wasn't for DSP Tries It. It's insanely overpriced. Okay? So, I'm very hungry. Let's try it. Let's take a bite. And let's see. I haven't had one of these, like I said, in many years. So, here we go. Honestly, the bun's a little burnt. The bottom bun is over toasted, and I taste some burntness when I bit into it. Really? Soldier of Retro says I should do my own version of Super Size Me. Do you want me to die? I'm 40 years old. What's his name? Morgan Spurlock. That's a Thousand Island I just got on my finger. When he did it, wasn't he in like his 20s or 30s? Like, I'm much older than him. I shouldn't be doing that at my age. So, initial bite, I basically tasted a burnt bun. I tasted a little bit of cheese, and I tasted basically like a burnt burger. That's what it tastes like they overcooked it. Okay, let me try again. I got no pickles in that bite. I got, like, no Thousand Island, so let's take another one. That was a better bite. That was a much better bite. I got the tanginess of the vinegar and the pickles, and I got some of the Thousand Island dressing, which is also tangy and good. But I hate to say it, that bun is burnt, and it's actually killing my taste buds. Like, I just keep tasting the burnt bun pretty badly. Let me take another bite. Let me put it this way. If it weren't for the burnt bun, it wouldn't be that bad. The burnt bun's killing it. They shouldn't have burnt the bun like that. But outside of that, I do like their Thousand Island. It has a tangy flavor to it, along with the pickles and cheese and the meat. It's just weird to me that they're charging $5 for this, when like I said, the McDouble or even the double cheese is like $2, and they're charging over $5 for the extra bun, basically. Okay, one more bite, and then we'll move on to something else. Fens, did you send me a tip? Thank you. I will check it. Obviously, I'm in the middle of the episode. I will check it at the end of the episode. Thank you, Fens. I appreciate that. Okay. So I ate half of it. All right. That's just, it's okay. It's not great by any means at all. Like I said, it's just like a regular double cheeseburger with no ketchup or mustard, by the way. No onions. And a little bit of extra bread and Thousand Island. So it's kind of like underwhelming for what you're paying for it. You know what I mean? Now, what we've got over here, okay, the quarter pounder with cheese. Typically, if I were to go to McDonald's, I would order a quarter pounder. This is the sandwich that I like better. It's honestly way more meat than that. It's way more. Like, it feels like just the weight of this sandwich feels like double the weight of the Big Mac. It does. Okay? So what comes on the quarter pounder with cheese? Well, you got, again, the sesame bun. You've got diced onions or chopped onions. You got pickles, ketchup, mustard? Did they put mustard on it? I don't think so. They're not supposed to, I don't think. Nah, there's no mustard. A piece of cheese, melted on. Now, supposedly what they say, and this is, I believe this is bullshit. It says right when you're ordering, oh, if you order a quarter pounder with cheese, that's fresh to order. There's no way. There's no way this sandwich was made fresh to order. I ordered it, and within like 3 minutes of ordering, they gave me my meal. There is no way this was made fresh to order. That is complete bullshit, and I feel that they lie about that. I think what it is the standard burger is like badly frozen meat, while the quarter pounder is supposed to be their fresh meat patty that's not frozen, but they still make it ahead of time. There's no way that they're making that on demand, okay? All right. So, here it is, the quarter pounder with cheese. Let's see how this tastes. Well, first of all, immediately, I can tell you, the meat tastes completely different. The meat tastes seasoned and much different. I don't know if that's because it's fresh. It tastes way better than the burger meat in the Big Mac. Okay? It does. It has just a completely different flavor to it. I didn't really get much else besides cheese in that bite. I would hope I'll get some onion or some ketchup like in another bite here. So let's see. Here we go. I still didn't really get much ketchup. You know why? They didn't put much on it. They really didn't put that much ketchup on it. So I'm not getting a lot of ketchup flavor. I think I got an onion in that bite. I'll take another bite here. I finally got ketchup on the third bite. It's not bad, actually. All right, if I was going to compare these two, I would absolutely get the quarter pounder with cheese over this. The meat is much more flavorful. There's more meat on the burger, as you can see. And it tastes good. The cheese, the onion, the pickles go together well. It's a much better burger. And by the way, it's cheaper than the Big Mac. I think it was like $5.39, and this was $5.69, the Big Mac. So it's cheaper, and it's more meat, and it's better. I'm going to get one more bite, and then we're going to try the chicken sandwich, I think. I genuinely like that. I do. It's terrible for you because it's a fried burger, but I really like that, actually. It tastes great. Again, I'll say I see another contribution came in. Thank you. I'm going to do contributions and shout-outs at the end of the episode since I'm eating. I'm starving, okay? Thank you for that. Okay. That is pretty good. Again, you know what it is? It's the difference in the meat. And by the way, now I got a piece of cheese stuck on my tooth. There, I got it. Piece of cheese stuck on my tooth. Great. Okay. Seriously, just the difference between the meat, it tastes so much different. So it's so much better because of that. Okay, now a sip of Coca-Cola, the drink of the season. Happy holidays to everyone out there. Please enjoy a nice, delicious Coca-Cola if you need a refreshing beverage. You know I'm not paid by Coca-Cola to say that or anything. Okay. Derek says you haven't had soda in a while. The last time I had soda was on stream. Remember like a month or two ago? I wasn't feeling good and I had a soda and all of a sudden I felt energized again. I think my blood sugar was low. That was the last time I actually had a soda. All right, now, I have absolutely no idea what comes in the deluxe crispy chicken sandwich. We're about to find out together. I've never seen this before. Okay? Deluxe crispy chicken. Well, the bun is different. It looks like a brioche-style bun. See that? Rather than a sesame bun. So on top, we've got a bunch of their shredded lettuce. What looks like giant gobs of mayo. Like huge dollops of it. We've got 3 of the tiniest tomato slices I've ever seen. I can't believe this is from a real tomato. Right? This actually looks to me like it's more like a miniature tomato. It's the smallest thing I've ever... It's like the size of a quarter. So they gave me 3 tiny slices of tomato on there. Okay? The chicken breast itself, I think the best way to show it would be to flip it. All right? And now a piece of lettuce hit the floor, of course. So now let's see what it looks like from the bottom up. So there's the chicken breast. It's small. It's pretty small. That's smaller than Wendy's. That's smaller than Burger King. That's smaller. I mean, I'm not even kidding. That's about the size of the McChicken. And the McChicken is supposed to be their discount chicken sandwich. That's like $1 or whatever. This is so small. And this is supposed to be their gourmet crispy chicken. Right. So for comparison, the Big Mac is $5.69. The quarter pounder with cheese was $5.39. This also, I believe, was about $5.39. So it's about the same price as the quarter pounder. Okay? All right, well, you know what they say? The proof is in the pudding. So we're going to taste it. The mayo is going everywhere. Like, look, the mayo is starting to drip off of it. Look at this. It's going absolutely everywhere. Yuck. Let's give it a shot. It's not terrible. I taste the bread, which is kind of a sweet bread, and the chicken's okay. It's chewy. Not necessarily as crispy as I would like it to be. It's more chewy. I literally got a mouthful of mayo, which is like, ugh, why did I get that much? Let's keep going. I got tomato on that one. That wasn't so bad with the tomato. It actually accentuated the other flavors. Mm. Let me put it this way. It's definitely not the worst chicken sandwich I've ever had, but it's certainly nowhere near the best. It's messy. The mayo is getting all over my hand as I try to eat it. And when I get a bite that has everything, like when I get a bite that has tomato and the lettuce and the mayo and the chicken, it's good. But half the bites I'm getting don't have tomato. And there's just way too much mayo on this. It's going absolutely everywhere. Steak sandwiches, imagine trying to eat that in the car. And you're right. If you try to eat this in your car on the go, this goes everywhere. It's just, you're going to have pieces of lettuce flying. You're going to have a mayo squirting everywhere. It's disgusting. So, it's just okay. It's not good. But it's certainly not disgusting. In fact, I'm going to eat this whole thing, I think. Okay? Now, they did have other versions. They had one that I think just had pickles and another sauce on it. They also have a spicy edition that I guess has a spiciness to it. I don't know if it's just a sauce or it's a different chicken breast altogether. This is just okay. Like I said, the chicken's okay. It's not necessarily crispy like they say it is, but it's not disgusting. It tastes all right. The breading does have a flavoring to it. Although it's funny, the breading that's on their regular McChicken sandwich has more flavor than the breading of this. I'm not shitting you. It's has a spice to it, the McChicken sandwich. This doesn't. This is more just like almost like a sweet coating, a sweet breading, but it's not great. You know, it's just kind of meh. It's all right. The bun is pretty good because it's a sweet bun. I like that, but it's just nothing special. For $5 something, it's not worth the money at all, you know. The standard one only has crunchy crinkled pickles and butter. It doesn't come with mayo, lettuce, or Roma tomatoes, says Sup Silver. Is that what it is? It's Roma tomato that's on here? The tomato's not bad at all. The tomato's good. When I get it in a bite, the tomato is pretty good, I would say. Is the lettuce fresh? There's no way to tell. How would you tell if the lettuce is fresh when the lettuce is all shredded up into tiny pieces? When it's that small, you're not going to get a crunch to the lettuce regardless. It's always going to be like a soggy lettuce when they shred it that small. So it's impossible to tell. Whoa. The bun almost fell off. Hold on. Let me finish the sandwich here. Did I ever buy a Happy Meal for the toy? No, because I never went to McDonald's as a kid. I always went to Burger King. My parents only wanted to go to Burger King. They were absolutely convinced that the flame-broiled burgers at Burger King were healthier than McDonald's fried. So if we ever went fast food eating, we went to Burger King. It wasn't until later that I started going to McDonald's as an adult. Do I like mayo on burgers? I do. As long as it's not that much. Like, I wouldn't just have just mayo on a burger. If I'm going to have mayo on a burger, I'll have it as part of it. Like, I'll have a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ketchup, veggies. That's what I like on a burger. As all together, it's good. Just mayo on the burger, no. No. My parents do not still go to Burger King. They're old. They're old. Late 60s, early 70s. My mom's in her early 70s. My dad's in his late 60s. Why on earth would they be eating at Burger King? Right? And my parents go out to eat, they get pizza. They get pizza from the local Vinny's restaurant. I've told you about a million times. It's like the best pizza I've ever had. It's the one I grew up eating. That's their guilty pleasure food. If they're going to eat out, they get pizza. Or a grinder or both. Like they get like a sandwich from there too. Okay. Let's finish this. Then we're going to get back to the burgers. And we're going to really go really in depth into this. Okay? See, that's correct. Because Gray Fox says, oh, well, it's not even the food, it's cheap. It's not. This is $5.69. $5.69 for this sandwich. That's not good. You know? All right, I'm doing one more and then we're done. One bite. That's it. Final bite. Lame. Lame. That's so unfortunate. That's seriously so unfortunate that the Big Mac sucks now. Right? That is so bad. First of all, let's face reality here. All right? That should be cheap as hell. The Big Mac should be $3. If the McDouble is like $1.50 or $2, and if the true double cheeseburger is $2.50, that should be $3. Because the only thing additional is an extra bun piece. Right? That's it. And the shredded lettuce. I mean, you even get ketchup and mustard and diced onions on the standard double cheeseburger, and you don't even get those on the Big Mac. So what? Why are you paying $5.69? It's just insanely not proportionally scaled when it comes to pricing. It's just dumb. And then again, if you can get the quarter pounder with cheese, which literally weighed twice as much as the Big Mac, and it tastes way better because it's fresh beef, why in the holy hell would you ever buy the Big Mac, right? Now, here's a question, because I don't know if this is true. Can you order, like, let's say, for example, I wanted to get the quarter pounder with cheese, but you say, you know what? Can I get it with the Thousand Island and the onions? Well, could you do like, I want lettuce, pickles, and Thousand Island on my quarter pounder with cheese? So could you essentially get the same ingredients as the Big Mac, but get them on the quarter pounder with cheese? Because if you could, now, why in the holy hell would you not do that? That's what I would probably do. I'd say, can I get the quarter pounder with cheese, but can I get it with the Big Mac sauce, lettuce, and pickles, right? Then you're eating the same burger, only with better meat. So why wouldn't you do that? So, that's what I would recommend. If you're in the mood for a burger at McDonald's, either get the quarter pounder, or if you like the Big Mac, screw it. Don't order the Big Mac. Order the quarter pounder and adjust it to have the ingredients from the Big Mac, and you're paying less and you're getting much better beef, right? So, anyway, rating them, on a scale of 0 to 5, quarter pounder with cheese is probably like a 3.5. It's not gourmet levels of great, but it's still pretty good for a fast food burger. I'd probably say that chicken sandwich is probably like a 2. And probably the Big Mac is like a 1. It's edible, but it's just way overpriced. Not satisfying. Not good flavor. It is edible, though. So it's like a 1. Seriously. It's that bad. Like, I can't believe how bad that was. All right, so there you go. Quarter pounder with cheese, 3.5 out of 5. The deluxe crispy chicken sandwich, 2 out of 5. And the Big Mac, a 1 out of 5. I knew I wasn't going to really be excited today for McDonald's, but I don't usually do anything like this, right? I said, let's do something completely different and out of the comfort zone of what I would normally do, rather than just doing like a one item review or something new. Let's just kind of do a head-to-head of the classics that you would get at McDonald's, all right? So, the only other thing I would go to McDonald's, I'll be honest, I do get a craving for their single cheeseburgers. I do. There's just something about it being almost like a bite-sized snack, you know what I mean? Like, you get 2 bites out of it, you got your mustard, your ketchup, your diced onions, your pickles. I like that. I like their single cheeseburger. I like the single cheeseburger better than the Big Mac, and it's the same burger, except different toppings. I think the toppings on the single cheese is better, actually. So there you go. All right. Before we adjourn, we have some shout-outs.